So you hit level 20 in Arc Raiders. That means you have just unlocked the expeditions, and yeah, I'm going to be going over what to expect and kind of how the wipes work with this game and what expeditions are, basically, because they do tie into how wipes work. So if you go to your raider, you go down here, trials unlock at level 15. I've made a video previously on that, just doing an overview of it. And then you've got the codex talking about, different arc and stuff that you've met along your different raids. And then we've got the expeditions that you unlock at level 20. So what it says is construct a caravan to send your raider off on an expedition beyond the Rust Belt. So let me press this. As you can see, we can almost make this. We're really close to being able to make this. I actually will do the first foundation to show you guys here in a second. I've just got to get a few more arc alloys. I just got to recycle some stuff. But if you look right here, we can look at the About Expeditions. So let's press on it. We've got 5 different tabs to look at in this video. So we've got the overview. Undertaking an expedition means your raider leaves the Rust Belt for good. Preparing your caravan takes time and resources, and once it departs, much of your progress will be reset. Some rewards and advantages carry over to your next raider, lasting until the next expedition begins. These advantages can be increased by continuing to send raiders on future expeditions. So that means, like it just said, you lose some stuff, most of your stuff, and you give your future raiders buffs. Now these buffs might be really good, they might be meh. We won't know until someone's done this, and we can't do this yet because we have to wait for the departure window. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So the next tab, details. So this is what you will keep, and this is what will be reset. So when your raider departs on an expedition, some things are reset and others are kept for your next raider. So what'll be reset: your stash upgrade progress, your inventory items, your blueprints, coins, player level, skill points, raider den, workshop, and quests. Damn. What you'll keep are the unlocked maps, unlocked workshop stations, codex entries, raider tokens, cred, raider dex progress, active leaderboards, trials, cosmetics, personal event progress, bonus skill points earned from expeditions, bonus stash slots earned from expeditions. So you might see this and be like, why would I ever do this? So this is the manual wipe, and this is what they were previously talking about. I've got a video discussing this on the channel where the devs, we basically just do a whole overview on the devs talking about it. So they didn't want to do, they wanted there to not be a wipe system, basically. Like, this is the wipe system, and no other extraction game has done it like this, where basically you get to decide if you want to reset your character, and you do get these buffs, and you also get some bragging rights. So as well, they're trying to do like a gear-based matchmaking. So basically, like, if you go in and you don't have insane loot, but somebody else does, they want to limit that to a certain degree, because you want to have those fights where you don't really have anything, but you're fighting people that have insane loot. Because if you win, like, that's what makes this game so special and different, like all extraction games, really. You know, you don't want to go in with all this insane loot and find everybody else that has insane loot. Like, you would want to, because you only want to get better loot, but like, it would just be crazy, you know? And if you go in and you don't have that good of loot, and then you fight people that also don't have good loot, why would you? There's no like reward, basically. So this is their take on wipes, and this is what you'll be keeping and what will be resetting. So I think this is good. Now, you see a lot of stuff that's being taken away, but when you think about it, right, this all gets you prepared for a really quick reset, you know? Like, you still, like, it's basically like imagine you were trying to play this again and you didn't have to unlock anything, right? That's basically what it is. Besides, going in, finding whatever, like the blueprints and stuff. But also, it says bonus stash slots earned from expeditions. So you lose your stash upgrade progress, but you get bonus stash slots and bonus skill points. So when you reset, it's going to be like a speed run basically, because you're already going to have a bunch of, like, the workshops are still going to be kept unlocked, the maps unlocked, the codex entries unlocked, so I think this is a good thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but let's move on to the next tab. You guys have had enough time looking at this, so yeah, if you guys want to pause this, if you guys want to look at it, if you guys want to let me know what you guys think in the comments, definitely let me know. Then we got rewards and buffs. Completing an expedition gives your new raider lasting advantages until the next expedition departs. These include increased XP gain, extra scrappy materials, increased weapon repairs, and more stash space. You can also earn bonus skill points based on the value of the items in your stash upon departure. Alright, so yeah, you want to definitely keep that in mind. You can also earn bonus skill points based on the value of the items in your stash upon departure. So before you depart, in that window, because you only have a certain amount of days until you can depart, in that window where if you don't, then you've got to wait, I think it's like 2 months. So you definitely don't want to miss it, and you want to get prepared very early. And yeah, if you get an insanely cracked stash, like, as soon as you depart, you're gonna get so much value from your stash. So yeah, increased XP gain, extra scrappy materials, increased weapon repairs, more stash space. So this is, it's all good, I think. Let's move on to the next tab. Steps. Preparing for an expedition happens in 5 stages, each requiring specific resources or items. You will construct a caravan, stock it with supplies, and then leave everything behind to depart. First, you will lay the foundation, install the core systems, construct the framework, and outfit the caravan for travel. Lastly, you will load it with as many supplies as it can carry. So I'm interested to see what that means. Like, you're gonna load it with supplies and stuff. So you gotta lay out the foundation and construct it, and you want to outfit it as well, and you want to load it with supplies. So I'm curious if you get to keep whatever you stock. If so, that's going to be really cool, but there's more that I need to do in depth with this, as I'm level 20, almost level 25 as of recording this. Expedition calendar, here we go. An expedition runs on a set schedule, with each preparation stage unlocked over time. You'll have 60 days to gather resources and complete the caravan build. Once the build and load stages are finished, a 7-day window opens for your raider to depart, passing their earned rewards on to your next raider. Missing an expedition departure window means losing its buffs until the next cycle. So plan your contributions and availability ahead of time. So yeah, literally, you have 2 months basically to get this caravan built, and then you have a week to make sure everything's done and get ready for your raider to depart. So, and then if you miss it, you've got to wait another 2 months. So I think a lot of people will want to do this because they want to see what they earn, and as well, it's going to be 2 months, So you can either decide, okay, I don't want to restart and stuff, but after 2 months, I feel like you would want to, because then you're going to have an advantage over the beginner people, because those beginner people aren't going to have the extra stash slots and everything. So they might still have some good loot and everything, but it makes it a lot easier for you to make your way back up. So yeah, this is the projects, the expeditions. Let me go to my inventory. As you can see, man, what a beautiful inventory I got right here, huh? Probably press merge on this stuff. I've got a lot of tips and tricks videos on the channel, so if you guys haven't checked any of my other videos out, definitely consider going to check those out. I would highly appreciate it. Let me see. So we're gonna find something that I can scrap. Alright guys, so I do have the alloys now. We're gonna go into the projects, and this is going to be my first time upgrading this. We're gonna see what it looks like, and we're gonna see the next items that we're gonna have to build up. So let's commit resources. All right, so we've got core systems 2 out of 6. Let's see what else we got. I've got some wires, electrical components, cooling fans. Ooh, I know I've had a few of those before. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be the second stage of stuff that you need to collect. So if you guys are a bit of a lower level right now, and you guys are watching this for the first time and not knowing what expeditions even are, now you'll know kind of what to keep in your inventory. Don't sell this stuff unless you're not planning on going through with the expedition. So yeah, this is going to be the stage 2. Stage 1 was it was fairly easy, but yeah, that is kind of everything that I have on projects right now and the expeditions. So I think this is really cool. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this. There might be a few flaws that they might need to fix, but overall I like the idea. And yeah, I think this is going to be a great addition to the genre, and I've been loving this game so much. I appreciate all the support on my channel. If you guys haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. If we hit 1,000 subscribers by Christmas time, I will be doing a video eating the hottest chip in the world, and I will also be watching some older videos of myself. It's gonna be a little cringe, and as well, if we hit it before, I am potentially debating shaving my head. So yeah, if you guys want to be a part of that, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, this is Expeditions. I've got a lot more videos on Arc Raiders on my channel, going over guides, going over tips, tricks, whatever, just, you know, PvP content. So I appreciate all the support. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.